Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to year 491 of the Great Pendragon campaign. So, let's see. Yeah, you've all been summoned by King Uther himself, and you're hearing gossip, and the gossip goes, that Duke, well, cat. Ah. That Duke, he only deserves the worst. Can you believe the arrogance of Cornwall? How dare he insult our good and victorious king? Don't you think this is just more bad news, though? The king fighting dukes. Who will be next? Lindsay? Yes, King Uther has declared that there will be war against Cornwall for some injustice that has been done to him. It sounds as though Cornwall has actually made a declaration of war on Uther.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh, my God.
Really?
Really?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Someone's making a declaration of war on your shoulder.
I mean, obviously, there was like, we all were hearing about the talk and the pressures of Cornwall and Lady Igraine being and like fleeing the castle and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
And it's so, but like it never went down. This is it now.
No, you heard rumors. I think the last thing that you heard sort of towards the end of the year 490 is that like Uther was keeping Gorlois and Igraine at his side longer than was sort of proper. And then one night, late in the night, Uther and Igraine, not Uther and Igraine, Gorlois and Igraine sort of made a break from the castle and rode back to Cornwall. And that was a breach of hospitality, of Uther's hospitality. And now you're hearing that Gorlois has declared war and that Uther is marshaling his forces. So, yeah, do you want to like try and get more, like, hear more rumors, Nidian? Are you like shocked by this and trying to find out more information, or are you just like signing on right on with Earl Roderick to go to battle?
I am signing right on with Earl Roderick. I'm like, yep, that's okay. This is what we're doing. That's I wanted to go hunting, but I guess I got to get back to business now.
Yeah.
You know? Good. I want to try out. I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling way better. I feel rested after completely getting smashed by a giant, and it has not diminished my my need for testing myself in combat at all.
Your lust for battle.
Yes.
Nice. So let's see.
Oh my god. Oh man. You know. Oh, okay. This is cool.
Hang on, really quickly before we get into this. Terrabel and Tintagel, is that the names of the castles?
Yeah.
Because
Really?
they're fucking impossible to pronounce.
Yeah,
I always imagined it was like Tintagel in my head, but
Yeah, I was thinking Terrabil and Tintagel, but no, it's
Yeah.
Terrabel and Tintagel. Okay,
Yeah.
Cool.
Awesome.
cool.
Yes. Good. So you have marched from King Uther's realm, from Logris, down into Cornwall. And he has King Uther has divided 3/4 of his force to besiege the castle of Terrabel, and he has sent the rest of his force to Tintagel. And the majority of Gorlois' force is going to be meeting Uther here at Terrabel, which is where you all have been assigned, along with Earl Roderick himself. Sir Lycus is with you, of course. I think Sir Zarya is also there. Yes.
That's for you, Dwin.
You can show your battle prowess. Yes. Excellent. So your army is assembling around Terrabel, and you've set up a siege, and it is long and it is boring. So it is nighttime, and you've all been sort of just living your lives at this camp for a few weeks now. Things have been progressing slowly. You're hearing, word of, possible negotiations between Gorlois and Uther, but then the next night you hear immediate word that, all of those rumors are completely false. There's no hope of negotiation. It's nighttime, and you're in camp relaxing and carousing when you hear a sentinel shout. A moment later, a trumpet blares and is cut off halfway through its call to arms. At the far edges of your camp, in several places, you hear men shouting, horses screaming, and metal clashing upon shield. You're under attack. So, none of you are armed, and none of you are with your horse. So, would any of you like to either put on your armor or get your horse?
On my armor.
Okay.
My horse.
Nidian, horse, Dwinwyn, armor.
I want to be the rallying symbol for everybody.
Okay.
Where's
And-
my squire?
He's there.
Tom Cruise!
Tom
Cruise, I need you, Tom Cruise!
Wilson is there with you.
Awesome.
Armor, suit up.
Okay, so armor on Hrethric, armor on Dwinwyn, Nidian on top his horse. Very well. Yeah, I think your squire is like running after you, Nidian, with your armor. Like, wait, sir, wait, your armor.
There's no time!
Yeah.
Damn it, man, there's no time! There's time to save!
Awesome.
Yeah, awesome. Okay, so as you prepare, as you set up your armor with the help of your squires, and as you get your horse with the help of your squire, you hear and see the battle progressing closer through the camp. You have one more round to prepare. Do you want to rush to battle or prepare the other action of getting your horse and your armor? Nidian, what do you want to do?
I would love to then get on my armor if that's a time. I really wanted to, if I could somehow finagle, I want to assess the situation of what's going on and be like, can I start marshaling troops, being like get ready, hold this line right here, kind of stuff. Almost kind of like an impromptu battle, being like yes. I want to figure out what's going on and hold the banner and being like, get ready or get on my rallying point kind of thing.
Yeah, give me a battle roll.
Get ready.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
You leap on your horse and you start directing people, and immediately other knights come rallying to you as they assemble their armor, as they find their horse. They meet up on your point. You will be the leader of this squad.
Cool.
Excellent.
I'm basically trying to stop people. In an Overwatch match when people just trickle out of spawn. I'm like, no, group up,
Right.
go together.
You're just spamming group on me over and over.
Yeah, right. As I'm going back and forth down the line with the banner, being like, on me, let's get ready.
Yeah.
Ready,
so you're up on your horse.
Don't rush in, not knowing anything. Let's group up and have our our force at mass.
You're up on your horse, and Peter, the knight, is the squire is strapping your leather armor.
I'm
armor
half
onto
my
you.
armor is on. I'm fixing it while I'm holding the banner kind of thing, and then Peter's trying to get the backstrap parts that are really hard to get. Exactly. Let's go. Let's get ready.
Yeah, awesome. Okay.
What do you think, Dwayne?
I'm gonna get on my horse. Yeah, I'm just taking the other action.
Well, who are we fighting?
You're fighting Cornish knights who are attacking your army. The force has sallied out of Terabel and assaulted your sieging force.
Who are mounted with lances. Okay, I'm gonna get on my fucking horse.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, thanks to Nidian's skillful mustering of the troops, you see a force that is coming and getting ready to run through the camp and attack you. But Nidian was able to coordinate another group of knights on foot to help hold them back, so to allow the rest of you to get on your horse, be fully armored, fully armed, and ready for the battle. So you all, you lower your lances, Hrethric with your two-handed axe, and charge forwards, striking at the group. So there is. We're going to see some interludes here during this this event. So, interlude. The man, powerfully built, chest scarred, thick graying hair falling about his shoulders, stood in front of his desk. The trappings of war adorned it, a map of his realm, notes of factional leaders marked on its borders, the name Octa in block letters, struck through. Uther's hand played idly on the tabletop, brushing a dirtied knife, settling a pen further into its inkwell. It drifted to a letter set on the map, flipping it open idly, brushing the soft lock of flaxen hair folded within it. My love, come riding with me tomorrow, by the stream where the daisies grow. You remember the place. Signed, Igraine. What mattered the rest of the tabletop before such a thing? Uther smiled, his eyes creasing. All right, each of you roll an attack. Let's see, who are we fighting here today?
The Cornish men, people.
Yes, the Cornish folk.
The Cravens.
5. Ooh, yeah. Okay, so this first set of opponents that you're facing are veteran knights of Cornwall.
No.
Oh shit!
No.
We're gonna fight.
Yeah, there's it's like in a battle. There's one for each of you, and we'll do one round of battle combat.
Okay.
So let's see.
Yeah.
Oh, probably Nidian goes first. Or no, Hethrick goes first. I think you have the 5 words.
Yes. Where are the knights?
I hope I survive this to keep that title.
Right. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So yeah, you're facing off against a knight. This knight is using a lance, and he's charging against you without one. Right. So that's a +5, -5 for him. And his lance skill is 18.
Do we have first charge or anything like that, or?
No, you don't. As a result,
Is visibility an issue at all in this game?
Well, I mean, fictionally yes, but practically no. You're close enough in fighting at close enough quarters.
I didn't think of this.
There's enough fires around that you guys can actually see. Actually, let's do a test for first charge. Let's see who is charging whom. Nidian, roll battle.
Awesome.
Ooh. Okay, you win, Nidian. So you're able to you get the advantage on first charge. So the 3 of you have a +5 on your attacks here.
Awesome.
So
I have -5.
Okay.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what the circumstances would be, but it's one of those things being like, hold now, and then we go.
Yeah.
But whatever.
I guess it's just making sure that your force is set up to charge into their charge at the proper time. So, lances clash on shields and horses scream as your forces collide. Let's see.
Make this a night to remember.
20 +3, less than 20. Okay, Hrethric, your opponent has gotten a 19 on his lance skill.
Whoa. How come he got +3?
Because he's got the +5 for being with a lance, and his skill is an 18.
All right. Well, he just miscritting me, huh?
Yep.
Okay. Well, he wins.
All right. So that is
No.
4d6. Oh no, he's on his charger, so 66.
66.
22 damage.
Oof.
No. What?
Well, of course you're wearing your armor, so
I'm fine.
Let's
Rick.
bring you all over.
It'd take 9.
Okay.
I'm imagining like these horse hooves like pounding very slowly and dramatic music playing in the darkness.
Yeah. All right. Nice. Dwinwyn, your encounter with your own knight. Are you using your lance?
I am.
That gives you a +5 because of the first charge bonus. So that's actually a success because your skill counts as 17.
Okay.
Oh wow! Your opponent rolled a 1, and therefore you win. You beat your opponent. Roll your damage.
Is it also 66?
Well, it's your horse damage.
Oh,
So 6. Yeah,
It should be 66. Yeah.
yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
27.
Whoa.
Yeah, you deal
Nice.
a fierce blow. So that's what, like 11 points of damage. Not bad at all.
Fate on that. Yeah.
Nice.
Cool. And Eric, your attack, your charge.
Yep. Spear. Expertise.
Okay.
Oh, God, you
Oh,
beat me.
and he wins. He is victorious. 66. Oops, 56. Not quite what we wanted.
Hi guys, I am vaporized.
Oh my god.
All right, so he actually rolled quite low. I
It
think
goes off my armor.
yeah, it bounced off your shield onto your shoulder and then
Oh.
up off your armor.
Oh, actually, can I modify that if you don't mind? I don't want to. Mother, may I? Could it knock off my helmet? And
Yeah,
so I have
sure.
my hair blowing around.
Yeah,
It,
totally.
His lance breaks on the odd damage too. So
Yeah, it was a glancing blow on my helmet, and it just dings it
Yeah,
off.
and the lance shatters against your helm
Yeah.
as it knocks it off. All right, cool.
Nice.
Yes, excellent. All right, so a second round, like fighting is just milling around. It's not like a full arrayed battle because you weren't able to like set up. You're more ambushed. It's in a really dark and confusing space. So you're kind of just responding to what's around you. 1d6, and this time what's around you is a set of footmen. So you all are still mounted. The two of you, Nidian and Dwinwyn, still have your lances, and that's great.
Yeah.
So you get a +5, -5 for being mounted, and a +5 for using lances against footmen, who I think are just using swords.
I
Foot
think I should
soldier, yeah.
technically test my horsemanship to see if I stayed mounted.
Oh yeah, no, you did take enough damage, so go for it.
Yep. Okay, I'm good.
Yeah, and Eric, do you need to? It's versus your size, right?
Oh yeah, because
Okay, yeah.
so I make a size test.
No,
No,
you make a
roll
horsemanship.
horsemanship test.
Oh, that's good.
Did you pass?
Well, he failed his size
No, I
and
know.
his horsemanship. So, Eric, you are unhorsed by this attack.
Wait, do I get a bonus for my horsemanship for something?
Oh, is it because of your special saddle? No,
That's
wait,
Dwin-
that's
no,
Dwin's
no,
special
lane.
saddle.
It's a lane.
Yes, and
Damn.
and your special
Okay.
horse died a
I got
few years
knocked off.
back. So
Yeah, I did. So
Yeah.
I got knocked off.
All right, I think you can have your squire bring you a second horse. So make a squire
Good.
roll.
Oh, right.
Oh yeah, come on, Peter.
Oh, yeah, you do. You succeed. Okay, you're fine. Your squire's 21, so you're great. Yeah, so Peter brings you a new horse, and it's fine. You mount back up for the second round. All right, so you're facing
Nice.
off against footmen. So let's start with Hrethric.
Cool. So I got a +5. I'm mounted, motherfuckers.
Yep.
Despite falling off my horse, I have not let the banner fall.
So Hrethric, that's what 12d6 for you.
Oops.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So there's just a mist everywhere.
Yeah.
Hrethrick's not even paying attention. Hrethric like kind of one-hands it as he's looking for like real opponents.
Yeah.
He's mad that he's bloody.
Yeah, these footmen, they're just they're on their feet with swords in hand, and it's not a pretty sight for them engaging knights like yourselves. Nidian, go ahead and roll yours. Now you get a +10 because you're using a lance and you're also mounted.
Yes.
Nice.
Oh wow! Whew.
Good job.
Yep, you got it.
What's going on with my dice? Jeez. Oh, come on, dice. Let me just roll my damage real quick. Basic.
Wow.
Apparently,
Wait,
while fucking Peter was giving me a horse, he also gave me a Nerf lance.
No. You can't do
So-
46 damage.
Yeah, you need to be rolling your horse damage, so you need to be doing 6d6 damage, not 4.
Well, I can only do what my derived statistics tell me I can do.
That's true.
Normal.
I think you should have under horses like a horse damage
Yep.
rating.
Oh, horse damage. There was an error with the formula. So you tell me.
I think you
I'll
need
just-
to enter 66 in horse damage.
I'll do it manually. I'll kick it to manual override. 17.
All right, cool. So still not super impressive. What's their armor? 6 plus shield 12. So you actually do damage to this foot soldier. I think you probably knock him down. Dwinwyn,
Hey.
let's get yours.
All right. Here's my spear expertise. Here. Oh, +5, right?
Yes, plus 10 actually, because you're mounted and using a lance.
Oh, okay.
Shit.
Hey, here we go. Got it. Nailed it.
Wow. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. You crushed it. So
Crushed it.
yeah. Roll your 6d6 damage here.
Here it goes. That's
16.
okay.
Yeah, it's fine, especially against a foot soldier like this. You demoralize the group and charge through them.
I stab him in the neck as I ride by.
Excellent.
That's different.
All
Probably
right.
not what happens when I'm 16.
You're looking around and by the firelight of the camp, and there's knights milling everywhere. You see Zarya just lancing a Cornish knight through the chest and unseating her. And then off to the other side, you see Prince Madoc now afoot, fighting hand to hand with Duke Gorlois himself, who remains mounted. The Duke is shouting, and you hear his voice echoing above the din of battle. "Stand aside! Send me your father!" Do you want to abandon your safety and rush towards the prince's position? And that would let your next foes take a free hit on you. Or, if you would prefer, you can fight slowly towards Prince Madoc.
Let's
Can I
fight
test
slowly.
reckless?
Yeah, sure. Do you want to test reckless in order to decide this? Are
yeah.
any of you like heedlessly reckless?
No, I'm fairly reckless, but not heedlessly.
Okay. Yeah, I think because you're not heedlessly reckless, it might be wise to just make the decision as a group instead of letting the dice decide.
Oh.
Well, of course, I want to go to Madoc. I want to fight our way to Madoc because I want to kick in loyalty to Lord so I can Super Saiyan and just start fucking.
Yeah.
So
I'm adrift without a Lord here.
Nidian.
Do you want to go quickly to him, is what you mean? Do you want to go quickly or slowly?
I mean, I actually don't think it matters to
Oh.
Hrethric.
Okay.
I mean, Hrethric could a free hit, Stephen, not fighting two, but a free hit.
A free hit.
I can't. Hrethric can't take a free hit right now. I don't have the hit points to soak. So, So as long as I can see Madoc and fight my way to him, I'm fine.
Yeah. So Nidian, you're the battle commander of this unit. Are you are you on board with fighting slowly towards Prince Madoc, fighting carefully?
Yeah, I think I am. I mean, part of me really wants to be like, fuck it, let's go all in, but no. I think the cooler heads will win tonight, and we're gonna play this slow and steady. We're gonna win.
All right. Interlude the second.
Yes.
What have you done? Gorlois' face was tight, his eyes red.
Fun.
Igraine, don't do this to me, please. Think of everything we've achieved, everything we've fought for. Isn't it a peace that we fought for, repairing our relationship with the king? Gorlois' face twisted as he looked away from her. I think now that war may have been preferable. Igraine stood quiet, completely still, hands folded. In the silence of the room, she nevertheless spoke softly. You would put the lives of so many men and women at risk, just to oppose my happiness. My love, Gorlois moved towards her, stopping as she stepped back. Were we not happy? Look at what we've done together. Uther is a brute, a warlord whose endless pursuit of power unceasing throws his people into the jaws of death. Uther is a good man. He is loyal to his people, loyal even to you, my duke. Aye, so that you and he may stab me in the back with this impropriety. Enough! Snapped Igraine. Her posture, utterly composed, shivered only slightly as she spoke. Everything I have done for you, my lord, for us, planned our battles, maintained our relationships, seen to the care of our castles and homes. No, listen! She cut off his attempt to interrupt. You need to hear. I love this man. He is strong and inspires great loyalty from his followers. His realm has seen great prosperity, and he has achieved many victories in battle. These things are good for our people as well. And I love you, my love. We have fought through so much together, and our lives are intertwined. I will be with you always. And yet you tell me you are willing to send our knights to die. And for what purpose? I cannot bear it, Igraine. Oh, you cannot bear it! I didn't realize you were so fragile a creature. Cannot bear it, though I have borne every impropriety of yours. You are not as subtle a man as you might think, Gorlois. The man turned away, squeezing his eyes shut. For a long moment, silence reigned. Igraine, I depart for Tintagel tomorrow. There I will gather our troops and send word to Uther that I intend to meet him on the battlefield. You may join me if you wish. For the love you bear me and for our daughters, I beg you, lend me your skill at strategy once again. We will defeat his armies, and our quest can continue. Forget this madness that has taken you, and our life can return to what it once was. So, you are fighting carefully towards Gorlois, who is on horse, battling against Prince Madoc. So, let's see who you encounter this round. For a group of young knights. You're facing probably people slightly younger than yourselves, but you're now moving sort of out of the range of young knights, more maybe into the notable knight area, especially Hrethric. So they're on horseback. Do all of you still have your lances?
Mm-hmm.
Nidian, you broke yours actually. So roll a squire test, and you can get your backup lance from your squire, Nidian. Oh yeah. Peter hands you a second lance, and you ready for your battle with these young knights. So Nidian, let's start with you. You're facing off against a young knight on horseback. Okay. Ooh, all right. Oh, wow, okay, yeah, he catches you square, and you take, 9 points of damage?
Oh, cats.
No.
Yeah, breaking his lance, you're muted, by the way. He breaks off his lance into your shoulder.
Ugh. I stay mounted, though.
You need to make a horsemanship roll, actually.
Yes, I do. I do that all the time. I'm so sorry.
It's because when you're on the ground, you're making a dexterity test, but when you compare your size, and then
Got it.
Great, nailed it. You stay on your horse.
Ah! I scream as I am. I don't think I'm punctured. It's a bruise, right? Like it hits my armor and I go flying.
Yeah, totally. Maybe it unhorses you, and you stayed on.
No,
horse.
it doesn't horse me, but I go like reeling back. Like when you're hit the charges from like a knight's tale and shit like that.
Yes.
Like when you're not off the horse, but you're just laid back, and then you're like I pull myself up, and I'm like, oh my god, my fucking shoulder, dude.
Yeah, it bruised a couple of your ribs.
Yeah, like my shoulder just got hit by a truck.
Yep,
right.
Totally.
It's real bad.
Hrethric, let's see how you fare against your opponent. You're at -5, and they're at +5 for the lance.
Yes, well, Hrethric sees a holy vision in the distance. A light, the clouds part, and a light shines down from heaven on Prince Madoc, and Hrethric sees something he can believe in. Hrethric sees a lord which must be saved.
Prince Madoc fighting on foot against Gorlois.
Hrethric sees his purpose in life, his sole purpose in life. So,
oh yeah, shining before him a beacon.
Tell me again about my -5, Steve.
It has become a +5 in the face of your burning passion for Prince Madoc.
Oh my god.
So Lance versus Axe, you dishonorable fool.
Oh, just straight crit. This young Cornish knight had such a promising career ahead of him, but
that's
no.
a big hit from the rookie out of Cornwall.
Jesus. Yeah, you just
that's a career-ending move.
Yeah, I think you probably end up chopping through one of his thighs, and he just slides off the horse on the other
Let's
side.
look at that on instant replay, and we go to like one of those medieval scrolls.
Yes.
Hrethric is just focused. He's like, his eyes are looking right through him. He's just focused on the horizon. He knows where he needs to be.
Your horse is devouring the terrain between you and Prince Madoc. Dwinwyn, let's see your encounter with your own young knight.
Sure, Dwinwyn pulls her horse back, and it pulls up a little, and the hooves do this, and she also sees Prince Madoc in the distance, and this poor young knight doesn't stand a chance. These poor babies.
Yep, these poor babies.
These poor baby knights. We were them ones.
That's true.
Is it +10 still?
As a consequence of no. So the last time it was you had the first charge plus your +5 for being lance versus another weapon. This time it's lance versus lance, and neither of you has the charge bonus, so it's your normal lance
Just
skill.
normal.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. This is gonna be fine. Yeah.
Ooh, so unfortunately,
No.
the young knight has beaten you out. So
I was too.
yeah, so you take what is that?
What the fuck?
5 points of damage, and you must make a horsemanship test to stay on your horse.
Bullshit. Now I'm angry. Thought I had this in the bag.
Yeah, you stay on your horse. You just get dinged in the shoulder a bit, but you're still mounted.
Looks at this young knight who dinged her.
All right, Hrethric, you're devouring the terrain between yourself and Prince Madoc. The fires on each side of you streaking in your vision. You see Gorlois yelling, "Bring me your father!" And he strikes down at Prince Madoc, and the two swords catch on each other momentarily. Gorlois rips his hand up, and Madoc's sword goes flying high in the air, leaving the young prince disarmed. Gorlois brings his sword back down, chopping hard against the prince. And the sword cuts straight into his neck, deep in his chest. Madoc falls to the ground. Now, the Duke tugs at his sword, embedded in the chest of the prince, and he looks around, his eyes wide in wildness, shouting, "Where's the king? Send me the king!" He is clearly impassioned with hatred right now. His sword skill at the moment is a 33. You can choose to engage him, and he is trying to pull his sword free from the swiftly cooling body of the prince, but it appears pretty stuck. Do you wanna charge in and take an attack?
Would that be a 33 versus my 31?
Yes, it would.
Hrethric, like, phase shifts. He starts to, like, onion skin into, like, multiples of himself, shifting through time as he whispers into Wyvern's ear. He's speedy now. Steady on. Onward, Wyvern. I'm going to impact Gorlois like a meteor.
All right, cool. Go ahead and make your attack. He turns to face you and he's shouting, "Where is Uther?" as you ride to him, but he is unable to free his sword, so you get a free hit.
Oh shit! I say, Uther is here in my axe. A free hit. Oh wow! All right. Well, let's see what we got here. That would be a crit.
Yes, it would. Roll your 12d6. $34. All right. So
that's pretty good.
It doesn't kill him.
Nope.
But it deals a grave wound. Let's see. Is he going to fall off his horse? Yes, he stays seated. So Nidian and Dwinwyn, each of you also get to make your attacks. Nidian, would you like to attack? You may be muted, sir, if you've responded. Oh yeah, okay, great. So yeah, you strike Gorlois soundly. Roll your damage.
Shitty horse damage.
28. Pretty decent.
Okay, never mind. Not so shitty horse damage. Thank you, horse.
Thank you, horse. And Dwinwyn, make your attack as well.
Okay.
He took a major wound for me.
Yes.
Yeah.
She growls at this young knight who just feared her.
18 points of damage?
Yeah, 18.
No.
Okay. No, unfortunately, you strike, but in the milling around and the horse sort of rotating around the prince's body as he tries to pull his sword free, plus the attacks from Hrethric and Nidian, it's hard for you to get your strike in. All right, very well. Let's see.
Is he unconscious with the 18 and...
So it would be 18 plus 12, which
12?
is 30, plus like another 3, which is 33. Yeah, I think probably. I think for cinematic effect, his like vision appears to be swimming, and he's swaying a little bit in his saddle. Yeah. All right. Interlude the third.
Oh shit.
Well, Druid, asked the king, can you do this thing? Merlin sighed heavily. Is this truly just, my king, going to war with a man over his wife? It is Gorlois who demanded this war, Merlin, not I. And you accepted readily, Uther. Listen to me. The peace we made was a good one. All I ask of you is this. When you see her, ask if Gorlois can be reasoned with. See if she knows a way to avert this war. Uther sighed. My friend, you know I cannot. Perhaps it was foolishness, our falling in love, but Gorlois is an ambitious man, and even were he willing to lay swords aside over this. No, our goals are at odds. You told me Pendragon blood would sit on the throne of Britain, and so it shall. Merlin bowed his head for a moment. Recovering, he spoke. The spell will obscure your form. You will look like him to all but those closest. I will send a fog to cover the castle and aid the illusion. But she will know it is me, yes? I want her to know I have come to her, as she asked. Yes, my king, she knows him too well to be deceived. She will see you for who you are. Uther's hand brushed a breast pocket, feeling the reassuring crinkle of paper under his fingers. Good. Well, let's begin. All right, you have one more round of battle versus Gorlois. He is dying, bleeding out in the saddle, but his hatred and fury is keeping him conscious.
Oh shit.
So, he's got a skill of 33. He is fighting the three of you. He has to decide whether he's going to divide it. I think he is going to put a skill of 25 versus Hrethric, and then divide a skill of 8, 4 and 4 versus Dwynwen and Nidian. So, Hrethric, let's start with you.
Come on, Luke.
He drops the sword in Madoc's lifeless body, and the body falls to the ground. And he reaches down to his saddle and he grabs an axe and he says, I will have your king's head! And he swings his axe at you strongly. Ooh. I think you might be able to beat that one, Luke.
Oh shit, that's your roll against me?
Yeah.
Woo, hi! Hrethric is just berserk with grief and loyalty and oath and honor, like all the, like basically watching Madoc die, like Hrethric is short-circuiting.
Yeah.
Right? Like he's like parts of his skull are falling away, and like you can see like the red death mask that he wears underneath his flesh. He literally the polite Hrethric that politely asked Gorlois to surrender, like, is gone. Like
that man is dead. He died with Prince Madoc.
Yeah. And Hrethric, it's just berserk with fury in this kind of like how dare you mode. Oh look, another crit.
Check that out.
What the hell?
Oh man. All right, Hrethric, deal your damage. God. All right, what does it look like as you kill Duke Gorlois?
Oh man. Hrethric. So Hrethric, it knocks him. Like, he's obviously, this is a man possessed. So he slams his own axe into him one-handed, but he reaches over and grabs Gorlois's axe and with his other hand, and just kind of the whole thing takes them both over the side of the horse. And as you come around the other side of the horse, Hrethric is just hacking at Gorlois with his own axe. Wow. On the ground, just like, mounted on him, just like trying to give him the same blow that he gave to Matic.
Yeah.
But with like a shitty hand axe in his left hand. He's leaning on his two-handed axe, like which is into Gorlois's clavicle on the right side. Yeah, on the left side, he's just trying to hack off Gorlois's.
It's like very Quentin Tarantino. The screen goes black and white, and we just see like splashes up on Rethric's face. Yeah.
And his mask, his face is a mask of terror.
Yeah. All right. Nidian and Dwinwyn, two Cornish knights, ride in. These are veteran knights, and they strike at each of you. But each of you are prepared. You can fight back against them. So Dwinwyn, let's take care of you first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I
Fuck
also
'em up.
roll my loyalty?
Yes, absolutely. You can roll your loyalty to Lord.
Fuck him up, Dinwin. Fuck him up.
Yeah.
it. Do
yeah.
it. We believe in you.
Yeah.
Do it, Winwin.
Okay. I'm rolling the dice. It's taking a long time.
Oh, good. Okay.
Sometimes it does that.
I got my loyalty. So
Okay,
is that-
awesome. Yeah, you get a +10 to your lance skill.
Okay. Here it goes. Gonna fuck this guy up. Better know that. It's a
Oh, nice.
Did that succeed?
Yes, that it feels like there's something strange going on with your rolls. Are you putting the plus into the thing?
Yeah.
Okay, you don't actually need to write +10. If you just write 10, it does it and it actually calculates it. But that's a crit because it would be 12 plus 10, which is 22, which is a crit. So you succeed.
Okay. I don't know why.
So crit damage,
that.
13.
mounted crit damage.
Wow.
Oh yeah, no, you need to roll an additional 66.
Yeah, on your derives, there's a critical button now next to your damage stat.
Yeah.
Let me try that.
Go to stats, derive statistics. There's damage. Then you can select your weapon and then hit critical. So you have a normal weapon
I do have a normal weapon.
and then hit critical.
Oh, just like that dice next to the critical. Okay.
Wow.
There you go. That's some rough crit damage.
Wow. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Yeah, you just
That effect.
eviscerate your opponent.
Yeah.
And actually, like your opponent was charging in with the burning passion for his love of his duke in his eyes. Nidian, a knight, comes riding up to you, also burning with passion for her lord. Okay, make your rejoinder.
I'm trying to. Should I evoke my own passion here?
You just saw Madoc die. If you have any love of your lord at all,
Yes.
you basically.
Right.
It's not that you
Can
need
I-
to. It's not quite at that level, but now is the moment.
No. Yeah. I just scream and. Yeah. I
Nail
scream.
it. Yeah.
I guess because I wish I was. Part of me just wishes I was on the ground, like charging with a sword. But I can do this with a lance. I can do this. So let me add my 10. Is it these knights don't have a sword, right? These guys are also lance.
Lance, yeah.
They're charging us, right? So okay,
Yep.
I don't get that +5 differential.
All right, you beat the woman out, so roll your damage.
Finally. Okay. Just regular old damage. Oop-a-doop. Oh my god.
Wow.
I'm sorry, guys.
Well, it should be 66, not 46.
I did it again. You're right. I hit the
Yeah, roll that horse damage. All right, that's more respectable. Okay, cool. Nice. Yeah, so the fight rages on around you, but his bodyguard set up the cry, "The Duke is dead! The Duke is dead!" And you hear the cry going out across the camp. All of Uther's army, all of the knights and foot soldiers who are with Uther begin cheering and rejoicing at the killing of Duke Gorlois, and the enemy army just breaks and begins routing, retreating back to Castle Tintagel. Duke Ulfius is nearby, and he has ridden over to see what has happened with Prince Madoc and Duke Gorlois. He looks down with a grit face on his face, and he looks down at the body of Prince Madoc. And he looks back up at the army and he shouts, on them, men! We will take them into their castle! Go!" And he begins leading the charge in pursuit of the retreating army. Are the three of you going to pursue as well?
Rethric leads the fucking charge.
Nice. Yeah. Okay, cool. So, interlude the fourth. Igraine stood up from the dining table as she heard the shouts from the window, distant cries to open the gates. Her heart leapt. He'd come, as she'd begged him to. She looked down at the directions she'd drawn onto the battle plans, feeling a tightness in the pit of her stomach as she admired her work. Effective. A few strokes of a pen, a few hours' work to save the life of one and put the other to the sword. Such a small thing it was that stood between life and death. He'd been so cold to her recently, the Cornish young man who braided flowers into her hair at their wedding, the father who let his daughters ride his back on all fours like a horse. But he'd turned to silence, stalking the halls of their castle like a ghost, making his plans in secret, sending her away to Tintagel. She looked down at the battle plans in her hand, the key to undoing Gorlos's army. Their desires had once been in perfect agreement, his ambition matching hers entirely. They had spoken of ruling Britain as High King and Queen. But agreeing to hold a slice of the realm in Uther's name? Now, she barely recognized the driven and ambitious man she'd married, until this foolish insistence on a losing war over love. She saw how his lords looked at him, saw the uncertainty in their eyes. They, too, knew fighting this battle was a foolish choice. The challenge to Gorlois's claim to the throne wasn't military. It was political. Faced with a dangerous conflict that threatened to end the lives of both of the men she loved, she'd written a letter. Uther, my king, my love. Gorlois is enraged. He will not move from this path against you. He has shut me out of his strategy meetings, and he has sent me away from him. I fear for a terrible battle that will cost me the both of you. As he will not listen to me, I write to you instead. Let me help you win this war. Come to me in Castle Tintagel if you can. The door opened at the end of her hall, and her love strode in, a thick fog chasing at his heels. Her breath stopped in his throat as he strode to her. He looked so much like her husband had once, years ago, in the prime of his ambitions. He stopped short, a few steps away. Igraine, he greeted her. Uther, she replied. All right, you are riding after the retreating forces of Gorlois's army. Let's see. I think the army is just retreating, trying to get into the castle, and the gates are opening at Castle Terrabel as you ride up and approach. You're striking at a group of... let's roll for it. Two. It's another group of footmen, foot soldiers at the rear of the army as all of the knights on horseback, of course, have made it into the castle already. So there are two footmen for each of you trying to hold the line here and prevent you from breaking into the castle. You're fighting next to Duke Ulfius, who is King Uther's right-hand man, and he's shouting for all of you. He's shouting at all of you, "For Madoc! For Uther!" As he dives into the enemy ranks. Nidian,
Sorry.
there are two opponents facing you. How do you want to divide your skill?
So I want to know, is my passion still triggered?
So technically, actually, your passion is supposed to only last for one round. Yes.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to ask you about that. Okay,
Yes.
because I wanted to. Can I try to invoke it again? Is there a limit to invoking the same passion in the same battle?
I would say that you can, especially that you're fighting
for Madoc, right? That's what I'm saying.
Yep, and you're right next to Duke
Okay.
Ulfius, who is like Uther's right-hand man.
Yeah, cool. So I'm definitely invoking my my loyalty to my lord.
All right.
Oh my god, are you fucking serious?
Ooh.
Wow. Oh no. Yeah, you feel shaken at the death of Madoc, and your skills are reduced by 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's fine. How am I gonna do this?
You're fighting two opponents. How do you want to divide your skills?
I'm gonna go. So I only have, but I am mounted and I have a lance.
Yes.
So I actually am gonna be looking at just then
+5 total.
+5 total. Okay. 15 and 5, I think.
Okay. Cool. So your first one is the 15, right?
Ah,
Oh, you miss, but he also misses. And your second one.
please.
No. Okay, so it's a loss on both sides. You know, your lance is getting tangled up, and these foot soldiers are striking at you with their swords, but unable to find purchase against your armor. Hrethric, you also are facing against two people. Your love, your passion, your loyalty to your lord has faded now.
Hrethric is weeping, like tears streaming, making streaks of blood down his face. He is thinking of nothing but vengeance for Maddock, and of course is glowing in the aura of Sir Ulfius. So you can screw yourself, Greg Stafford. I'm gonna pump my loyalty to Lord.
Absolutely.
So that gives me. So I'm mounted. So that gives me plus 15.
Yes.
So that's 36.
Yeah.
You're
just gonna do like 18 to each of them.
I guess so. Yeah, I'm sure.
They've got a sword skill of 5 versus you, so yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. All right. So I roll. What the fuck? I'm just gonna roll if I roll on my using the skill, and if I get the 18.
Yeah.
All right. So it's not necessarily. It's not actually 21. All right.
Okay.
So I rolled a 6.
Which is good, and it beats out your opponent, so that's a success. So roll your damage.
Right. Great weapon damage. Does this work?
Yep. There you go. All right, and versus your second opponent, they miss. And you hit, so...
I hit, yep.
Yep, roll your damage.
Okay.
26. All right, yeah, you're just writing people down left and right as you charge through the gates of the castle. Dwinwyn, you've also got 2 opponents facing against you, both foot soldiers with swords. How are you going to divide your skill? You are mounted, which gives you a +5, and yes, you can choose to invoke your loyalty to your lord if you want.
Do I still have it from, or should I roll it again?
No, they only last 1 round.
Oh, okay. Battle. I will 100% invoke that. I'm so loyal. So I'll do that. And I'll probably split my thing just in half.
Ooh.
So, no.
Oh, you fail, which gives you a -5 to your skill. So now it's just a +0 because you've got the +5 for being mounted.
So sad. So yeah, I'll just split my thing in half.
Is that 6 versus 1, 6 versus the other?
Yeah.
Okay.
So how do I...
you can actually just /roll 1d20 less than 6.
Okay.
And it'll do it for you. Awesome. So you succeed on the first, and then do that again.
Cool. So many things.
All right. You miss on your second one, but so did they. So neither of you are in any risk. Roll your damage versus the first foot soldier.
Is it just 66?
Yes. Nice. Yep. 19. So that's like 7 damage, something like that. A solid strike. Very nice. All right. So, yes, you are recovering after the battle. You've captured Castle Terrabil, and the Duke's forces are entirely decimated. In the daytime, as dawn breaks and it shows you the battlefield, the carnage is horrible. The castle itself is on fire in certain places, with knights and soldiers at arms milling around, and the shouts of men and women coming from inside the castle. It's clear that Uther's forces have won the day, especially with the Duke Gorlois' death, but at great cost. The entire mood of the entire army is dour with the loss of Prince Madoc. So that was 6 rounds. So each of you gain 30 glory per round.
Cool.
So that's 180 glory. And then the three of you gain 250 glory divided amongst you for defeating Duke Gorlois in battle. So 250 divided by 3. Yes, you each gain 83 glory for slaying the Duke. And then an additional 83 glory, so that's 166 glory total, for leading the charge into the castle Terrabel.
Okay.
What was the last number?
So it was 166 glory total,
Oh,
plus the 180 from your battling for 6 rounds. So what is that? 166 plus 180. You gain 346 glory for fighting in this battle.
Wait, 446.
346.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
But
Very nice.
That's a lot of glory.
That's a lot of glory, definitely.
That boots me up to the 3K range.
Nice. You get that bonus point this year. All right. So, a royal funeral is held for the prince. Many nobles, including Earl Roderick, come to pay his respects. Madoc is buried at Stonehenge, near his uncle Aurelius Ambrosius. You're all here paying your respects alongside Earl Roderick as well. Would each of you roll for awareness? Oh, yeah.
Got it.
Pass.
Nice. Yeah, all of you pass. That's fantastic. Each of you notice that that Uther is deeply, deeply grieved at the loss of his son, as well as there's a grave prepared next to Madoc's burial site that is being prepared and kept in preparation for Uther, for the unfortunate day that he will die. Since Earl Roderick's castle is very close, he is a host to many of the visiting nobles. And you notice that there is one knight who is notably missing from this ceremony. And it is Sir Elid, the knight who trained you all as you were growing from squires into knighthood. She was slain in the battle by the forces of Duke Gorlois.
no.
Yes. All right. Each of you earned 50 glory for attending the funeral of Prince Madoc. Is there anybody specific that you'd like to talk to here at the funeral?
Yeah, Roderick.
Yeah.
I fall on my knees in front of Roderick, and I'm like, practically, on the verge of tears, and I apologize for failing so horribly.
Oh yeah. You're apologizing for failing in protecting Prince Madoc.
Yeah.
Yeah, he furrows his brow and he closes his eyes, and a tear leaks out from under his eyelashes, and he grabs you by the wrist and he pulls you to your feet, and he says, Rethric, all of us are equally to blame in this great tragedy, but know that while your reaction is noble and good, it was not your fault. Prince Madoc went to war knowing that he might give his life in service to his father and to his kingdom. It is a great tragedy for Salisbury, it is a great tragedy for Uther, and a great tragedy for us. But these are the things that happen in war.
I protest, and I say, I could have acted faster. I should have been there. I should have died before him.
Yeah, I think, he just, he weeps more openly, and he embraces you in a hug.
Okay. Well, then, yeah, Rethric, totally breaks down, just, weeping inconsolably.
Yes. Nidian? You're muted again, sir.
Oh man, I am just devastated, right? I'm already kind of grieving from my passion, right?
Yeah.
So I can't even approach him. I'm so embarrassed and I'm so upset. I'm not inconsolable, but I am kind of like just kind of like looking down.
Oh yeah, we've got to.
Like even like on my knees, kind of just like looking down and just like, what did we do?
We've got to
Right.
handle the thing where you're melancholic.
Yeah, and so I'm doing just that thing, like these hands, like why is this like I just like personally like I didn't really do a lot that fight. Also, I just felt like after the very first thing with the battle roll, I was like wasn't doing like pulling my weight, even though like I don't really ever pull my weight, but that's the point.
But you felt like
But
it this time.
I felt like I'm just like that was just like what happened? How did it go so wrong? Like what? And I just cannot. I'm just running through the experience again. It's going on. It's like, why?
Yeah.
Prince Madoc is dead. Like I cannot process it.
Maybe you're sort of like on the back,
And I
sort of
can't.
outer ring of the
Yeah.
funeral, just sort of like.
it's like why? Like yeah, I had to excuse myself from it. So
Yeah.
I don't want to look like that in front of everybody. I just can't. And I'm like near a tree, like just like underneath it, just looking at the ground, just being
Yeah. Dwinwyn,
I don't
you
know.
see Sir Zarya wiping tears away from under her eyes. Standing, her sword embedded in the soil as she pays her respects to the king and his loss.
She comforts Zarya for a moment by placing a hand on her back, and I think Dwinwyn is angry.
Yeah.
Just like not at Zarya, but just at what happened, and she'll like go and to Maddox's family or something and start swearing oaths to revenge this travesty and like that type of thing.
Yeah. Are you going straight up to Uther?
Wow. I guess that's weird.
Let's see if there's like a trait or something that might make sense for this to be the determiner here.
Yeah, maybe like just.
Just
Sure.
but also it might be a little bit reckless to just go up to the king and be like, "Oh, I'm gonna avenge your son's death." Blah blah blah.
Yeah, it is kind of silly. I think she's that makes sense.
Do you want to roll for it, or are you just gonna go for it?
Yeah, I'll roll for it.
Okay. Yeah. Test your prudent first. Let's see how prudent you're feeling.
Oh, okay.
All right. You're not feeling terribly prudent, so roll against your reckless. Let's see if you are feeling very reckless. You are feeling very reckless, so maybe like at the funeral, you go up to Uther and you're like, we'll revenge this death.
It's maybe a little embarrassing. I don't know.
Yeah.
But she is very genuine. Like she's very honest, and that's just in her nature. And these are her feelings. She's having passionate knightly feelings. So that's what she says. That's what she declares.
Yeah, Uther stands listening. His face is stony. And once you finish, he nods and he says, "Sir Knight, your loyalty is noted, but there is no one to take revenge upon. Gorlois is dead. Cornwall is ours. My son has been slain. Leave me." And he, gestures away.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yes. So make sure you mark down that each of you gained 50 glory for attending the funeral. Yes. You hear word as time passes. You hear word that more distantly, while Uther was engaged in Cornwall, King Ali of the South Saxons was reinforced by another contingent of Germans brought over from the continent by his son Sissa. Together they have laid siege to the city of Pevensey, and after starving the residents for weeks, they assault the walls and put every knight to the sword. So, a major loss down in Pevensey. It's a dark year in King Arthur Pendragon, but the Duchess Igraine moves to the king's castle, and she begins spending a lot more time with Uther. And before the end of the year, you begin hearing rumors of an impending wedding. So, let's do the year 491 winter phase.
Cool.
All right. Wait, we'll swap back over here. Okay.
Wow.
Damn.
Heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those wars, they are for real. Yep, good. Okay. So, first we would do solo scenarios, and I think we've got to figure out how Nidian gets broken out of his melancholy, right?
Yeah.
So,
Dwin too, right? Didn't Dwin fail the loyalty to the
yeah,
Lord too?
Dwinwyn is also melancholic.
Oh, I thought.
Oh, my Venetian silks don't do nothing to help this wounded heart.
Yeah. Let's see, passion.
Something like that.
Passion.
I don't know. I need something. I need to do something. I need to indulge my vices.
That's the last thing you need to do.
I know.
Disheartened.
I need to pray or.
All right, so yes, you become disheartened and then thereafter melancholic. So, causes the victim to be overwhelmed by grief. You might fall to the ground weeping aloud, lamenting losses and ill luck, or crying out from deep emotional pain, or you might fall into a deep and morose depression. So I think Dwinwyn was incredibly melancholic and expressing it freely directly to Uther, and Nidian was just like hanging out in the back, quiet.
Yeah, I'm super emo about it, just like on my own.
So yeah, if you're disturbed by a knight, you'll fly into a violent rage, letting your misery explode without regard to the identity of your offender. The melancholic knight is inspired and adds a +10 to it, all of your combat skills.
Nice.
If a steward disturbs the melancholic knight, you won't awaken from your misery, but you can be led around by this steward and tended as if you were a sick pet. So, like, I guess Dwinwyn, like, it might be one of your lovers who
My poor family.
who picks you up and then just sort of like cares for you and soothes and assuages you.
Oh, I've been such a jerk to them too, and they're like, now I have to take care of you.
Yep, the trials and tribulations of being Dwinwyn's love. And Nidian, you don't really have a lover to take care of you.
No.
Let's see. I want to roll on like the events table. So let's say I'm gonna roll 2d6. And on a 7 to 9, it's going to be Sir Sutton who tries to snap you out of it.
Oh my
and
God.
on a 10
That would
plus,
be amazing.
it's on a 10 plus, it's going to be the Lady Jenna.
All
I
right.
think that no, Herethric wants to be on there.
Okay.
I want to be on that.
Oh, wait. Okay. 7 to 9 is Herethric. 6 minus is Sir Sutton.
Okay. Yeah. Let's do the apocalypse world.
All right, here we go.
I want Nidian to show up on Herethric's doorstep.
Oh, nope, it's not going to be the way it plays out.
All right.
Yeah, Nidian, your melancholy has taken you to a kneeling position in front of the rose. You're at Salisbury Castle, kneeling in front of the rose, and just the moment of Madoc's death is playing over and over in your head, and you hear the shouts on the battlefield, and then you're back there in the war, and you're looking around, and you see so many people that you recognize, and then you hear a voice from behind you. Oh, Sir Nidian, I didn't expect to see you here. And you turn around, and there, on the battlefield, dressed in full Cornish livery, is Sir Sutton. And he holds the head of Prince Madoc, and then like on the horse next to him is like the Lady Jenna, his one arm wrapped around her, and he gives her a tender kiss on the cheek.
Oh my God. I turn around and like you would just see like my eyes are red from crying.
Yeah.
And be like, did you know? And I know what I say to him.
What do you
I look
say?
at him, I'm like, did you know? Or no, I don't. Oh my God, this is perfect. So he doesn't see my face, right? But like he just sees my hair and stuff. And I turn around and I say like, did you know that you can eventually cry blood. And I like turn around and I'm so angry.
Oh
like,
my God.
So hard, and I just come at him.
Yeah.
I just don't. I like that's all I say as and I like charge him like I'm like a freaking like feral zombie.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Sir
And I just-
Sutton is shocked. He
Yeah,
draws
and
his sword.
I'm like, yeah, I'm not trying to like choke him. Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, no, you've got your weapons. You're equipped.
Oh, I have,
Yes.
Oh, good. I'm equipped. Oh,
Yeah.
good. Good.
You-
Never mind. I thought I was gonna try to choke this dude out.
Nope.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
He
yeah,
draws his
like,
sword and his shield, and he meets your fury.
Yeah, and I'm just furious. I'm. Oh my god. I'm recklessly attacking him.
Yes. So
Right.
you get a +10
Yeah,
because you're
yeah.
inspired.
And I say like, I probably call him. I don't even know what any good like Cornish slurs would be. You know, whatever I can just
Yeah, you Cornish dog or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah,
Corn cob.
you killed my prince, you corn cob. As I like slap down.
Yes, that's exactly what you say. And there are like people in the courtyard who are like, what?
Yeah, like dude, I just completely just freak out on him.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Pretty good.
All right,
my
yeah,
God.
he's got a sword skill of 15, but he is taking the defensive action, so he's getting a
Yeah.
+10. Ooh, wow. Oh, okay, so he handily holds off your volley. Let's see. I'm gonna see how long you stay in a rage, but you don't get to see it. Okay, so you are still enraged on your second round. And he's just defending. He's trying to fend you off.
And I know he is, right? Like, I know he is, and he's doing that, and I'm like goading him. And I'm like, fight me, you coward, fight me!
Yeah.
And I'm like, banging on his fucking shield, right? He's like literally just holding his shield. I'm just hitting as hard as I can against it. There's like sparks flying.
Yes.
It's super intense.
Roll your
And I'm trying
attack.
again.
This better end in a makeout
And I
session.
fucking can't roll for shit.com.
Yeah, he is. And this young Sir Sutton,
I'm just like,
5 years your junior, which is basically an eternity in knightly lifetimes. He's just fending you off effortlessly, beating your sword to the side.
yeah, that it makes sense because I'm really just like, I'm hitting with rage rather than like precision or anything.
Yeah, roll again.
Uh,
This is your third round. No,
Look at this shit,
he's
guys.
beating you back. He says he's
320s and not get
shouting.
above a 10? Do you really do that? What the fuck?
He's shouting at you, Nidian. He's shouting, "You don't know yourself, Sir Nidian! Come to your senses! Bring yourself back to this world!" Roll again.
Oh wait, more than 3 rounds?
This world is cursed. My prince is dead. As I like keep going at him.
Yeah. Oh, your fourth round. He holds you off, just endlessly weathering your assault.
Yeah. Oh my god.
When does Nidian break down crying? Oh.
All right, you've got one more round in you, Nidian. Roll your attack again. Oh! I think Sir Sutton.
This is recorded for posterity's sake. That let the record show how fucking horrible I rolled. I
think
So great how pathetic it is.
Sir.
yeah. To color that, I'm sorry, I know, Steven. I just I'm getting taken over by this. Like, like I imagine like between the fights and stuff, I like drop my sword and shit, and I'm like picking it up. You know what I mean? Like I'm hitting it so hard it like flew out of my hand, and like I'm not clearly like I'm fighting with my heart here and just my muscles rather than like literally anything.
Yeah.
Blood rage, like
Yes.
I'm blood raging out. I don't even know what that means. Like I don't know if that word has even been written into the tomes of human history yet, but that is what I'm doing.
It is written right now.
Yeah, and I am just like it's like I'm drunk, right? Like I cannot even do. Yeah, and then my rage ends, I guess, and I'm just like exactly.
It fades from you, and you come to your senses, and Sir Sutton is embracing you in a knightly embrace.
Yes.
He's saying, "You did everything you could, Sir Nidian. You were there on the battlefield. You couldn't have done anything more." And you look over to the side, and there's the Lady Jenna looking on
That's good.
at the two of you, and Sir Sutton, who so nobly calmed this enraged knight.
Yeah, he did. He fucking did.
So,
It should have been me out there, not the prince. It should have been me. It should have been me.
Yeah, Sir Sutton is agreeing. It should have been each and every one of us taking that blow for Uther.
This guy.
Oh, guys, I'm sorry. I know this scene's going on so long, but I love it, and this is so good. I love it. Thank you so much for indulging me there. That's super good.
All right. What's that?
I can't believe Sutton. He's like the, I don't know, the popular kid in high school wearing like white pants and like, I don't know, the 80s.
Yeah, and fucking boat shorts.
He's like, I'm so gracious. I'm
he
so
takes,
perfect.
Yeah.
He's the knight.
He runs out for boating on the weekend with his dad's boat. Like, fucking guy, he goes to the Hamptons or whatever. Like, he has a summer. This guy's a summer house. He's that kind of guy.
He's the knight your lord wishes you could be.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, let's roll for experience. So let's start with Dwinwyn. Did you earn any checks this session, Dwinwyn?
I don't think so.
I don't see any on your sheets. Is there anything that you should earn?
Lustful.
Yes. Give yourself a check to lustful. Is there anything else? Reckless. Check.
And reckless.
Give yourself a check to reckless.
And I also automatically get a check to spiritual for having...
for your improvements. Awesome.
Yeah.
All right.
$1.
Test.
And I feel like, didn't I crit something? But I can't remember what it was.
I'm sure that you crit your spear expertise at some point. Yeah, you did. You did a massive damage on someone. Yeah.
She did.
Yep. Okay. So roll each of your traits.
Spirit. Oh, I started with spear expertise. Sorry.
That's fine. So your spear expertise does not increase, and then
spiritual. Did I have a spiritual experience?
Yes, your spiritual goes up.
My spiritual goes up.
And what do you get that from? What's the improvement?
I have a scholar who is like a pagan religious scholar.
Yeah, nice, cool.
Yep.
So she's influencing my spiritual thoughts.
Cool. And reckless. Yes, you are more reckless. So to adjust that, just drop prudent by 1.
Okay. And
lustful.
Oh
yeah.
Yeah.
Dwinwyn, further lustfulness.
Nice.
That's gonna be dangerous.
Fantastic. All right, Nidian. What about you?
God. I have so many rolls to make for my checks.
Awesome.
So starting with I didn't check anything here. I have so many enhancements on my manner that allow me a bunch of checks. So the first one I'm doing is my energetic trait because I also am an apiarist.
Nice.
Because we're also playing mouse guard apparently. Nope.
No, your energetic does not go up.
Sorry, I have to keep switching between them. So now my religious monument gives me 1 for pious.
My religious monument.
That's just spiritual.
Yeah, that's spiritual.
My shrine to Saint Anthony. So I don't lose anything. Spiritual.
Oh yeah, your spiritual goes up to 16, which gives you another glorious trait.
Makes sense. I feel like this in my hours of darkness. It's not Saint Anthony. It's the Virgin Mother. Of course, it's the Virgin Mother. And I'm praying. Yeah, and I'm totally about like I think this whole year has made me a little bit more faithful of being like, how could this have happened? God, like he has to have a plan. Like I'm like going back to that route for things to like, rationalize this. All right, then my muse give me falconry.
Nice.
Nope.
Okay. What the hell have you built? Jesus! Oh my God!
My gazebo gives me flirting.
I just showed the stream all of your improvements.
Yeah, I spent all my money. Yeah.
Your floating goes up.
Of course it does, because maybe it was actually Sir Sutton called me a thing or two. Yeah. And what else are we doing? Manor, falconry, flirting, hospitality for my guest house. Sorry, I have a gajillion and one things, guys. Nope. And lastly, hunting. I have my hunting lodge. I had to buy a hunting lodge because now I know Lady Jenna likes hunting, so I gotta.
Indeed.
Right, but the hunting lodge doesn't actually give you a check, right? Doesn't it just give you plus 1d6 to hunting?
No, that's if you have dogs.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. My hunting check. Oh my God, there we go. Hunting goes to 7. That's it.
Very nice. Yeah, Hunting Lodge gives you a check to hunting. Yep, absolutely.
Oh, cool.
Okay, was there anything that you played with that you feel you should get a check for?
Should I get a...
Maybe battle?
Yeah, I think my battle was pretty dope. Wait, I crit my awareness earlier.
Oh,
so
yeah,
that was
yep.
right. I forgot to check that.
Cool.
But then didn't I also... No, I only crit awareness. That was the only thing I did.
Yeah, so roll against
I
your
was-
awareness in your battle.
That's fair. Awareness goes up,
Yep.
and battle goes nowhere.
Okay, cool.
Thank you.
And Hrethric.
Yeah, so skills wise, the only earned check is for axe. Shocking.
I think you should probably get a check to your hospitality.
Well, we'll get to the roleplay stuff in a second, right?
Okay.
I'm just saying like what I
Sure.
checked off.
Yep.
So nope. And then I also built some improvements like Nidian and Dwin. I too have hired learned scholars from across the land to teach me chastity. So chastity, of course, which doesn't work because I don't roll advancements and temperance.
Like, how are they teaching you chastity, right? Like,
They're probably expounding on the
Damn.
sins and risks of.
Hrethrick's actually a willing student. He's totally into it. He's just like, so what? What does this mean?
yeah.
And
Is that a scared straight program?
no, Hrethrick's into it.
Okay.
And falconry, I built a muse as well, which goes up. Great.
Nice.
The one I don't need goes up. And okay, so then narratively, yeah, hospitality I think is a good candidate.
Yep. Definitely.
Which doesn't go up, of course, because why would it? Yeah, I mean, generous. I gave away 100 Librum.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely.
Nope. That's just another day on the farm for Hrethric. Yeah, I don't know. Anything else? Anything you think I'm missing?
I think that's all.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Aging. Everybody goes up in 1 year. That's fine. Increase the age of your squires. And then economics.
Oh, wait. So I guess I'm not going to increase the age of my squire because I am going to pack Walter off.
Okay.
I am going to give Walter a gift of a Librum, thank him for his service, and present him to Earl Roderick to be knighted. And I hope that Earl Roderick will
Excellent. Yep. Absolutely.
see fit to assign him to me.
Squire Walter becomes Sir Walter.
Sir Walter has a 15 first aid, a 7 battle, and a 15 horsemanship. He is badass.
Nice. Awesome. Excellent. Okay, and you get a new squire who is 15.
Yep. Okay, so anyway, yeah.
Is your new squire a man or a woman?
Let's roll.
Go
We rolled
for
for
it.
Walter.
Oops.
Hold on one second. What is it?
1d6.
Yep. Odd is lady.
Yes.
Oh no, it's another dude. It's fucking dude fest in Hrethric land.
Hrethric Dude Fest. His name is Lyndon.
Okay. Oh, all right. All right. Cool.
Nice. Okay, yeah. Manor time. So mark down your anticipated income. Poop.
Oh, that didn't work.
Sorry, I gotta go
That
back.
didn't work at all.
Whoops.
All
I
right.
gotta go back. Sorry. Don't get off me. Get off my page.
I'll
That's
use
not me.
a
I
backup
can't.
character
Dude,
sheet.
I can't see your page, homie.
No, it's me.
Yeah, I'm yelling at
Get
Steve.
off that.
Yep. It is I. Okay, manor.
Okay.
Yep. So mark the date, the year 491, your normal income from all of your manors. So 5 for Nidian, 6 for Hrethric, 36 for Dwinwyn. Mark down any investment income that you are receiving from your investments. Make sure that you roll for each of those.
How do you label macro? What the?
Eric, you are terrible at this.
How do I roll 20? How do I forgot it. Suzanne fix my roll 20. No, I'm just kidding. All right, I'll just do it manually.
2 plus 4. Plus 1. Okay. Cool.
Cool. And in the maintenance column, mark down any maintenance you're spending on your investments.
Yep. Cool. All right. Oh, so Steven, I also granted an easement or whatever it's called. I reduced taxes last year.
Yeah.
So basically, like, Hrethric was so rich last year that accepting the 0.75 librum in taxes was ridiculous. So I reduced their tax burden. So I also reduced the hate of landlord by 1.
Yeah.
For that. So my hate of landlord, based on what we discovered, since Yvonne would have reduced it by 3, and this reduces it by 1. So my hate of landlord is now down to 2.
Nice.
Which is very nice. Also, we did something wrong for Hrethric, like, just because there's so much to do, but that Hrethric would have, as soon as Yvonne died, Hrethric would have hired a steward in the next year.
Okay.
It kind of happens automatically. I was reading, basically, if you don't have a family and you're paying your normal income, which I was the whole time, you are considered to hire a steward. So I would like to I would like to name Hrolf.
Sure. Rolf, your steward.
And I need to roll for his skill and he would have improved year on year. So
yeah. So let's say what 3d6.
He would have he's 10 plus 1d6.
Okay.
And then plus 3 for the 3 years he would have been in my employ.
Sure.
I only screwed myself on this by screwing this up.
So 13 plus 1d6.
So he has a
15.
So he has a skill of 15. Yeah.
Yep. Cool.
Great.
Nice. Excellent. Okay. Okay, good. Everybody, each of you roll 1d20. No, 1d6.
Yeah, here we go. Oh, I forgot my energetic test. I'm going to roll that. 3.
Okay. So Kira and Nidian, both of you have no result. Luke, you suffer a calamity.
Wait, what? On a 3?
On a 3 in the Uther period, up to the year 518.
God, mother damn.
Yep.
Okay.
Roll
great.
1d20.
This is dragon. Come on. How many times do I get a calamity?
18.
Yes.
Uh-oh. A member of your retinue dies.
Oh.
We're going to randomize and roll to determine who. So,
that'd be rough.
It's my
Rob
steward.
can't cut it.
I'm gonna give you a 1d20, and on a 19, it's your steward, and on a 20, it's Sir Walter.
I guess it could be a Roth KIA.
Oh.
Okay.
So it's some random
real
member of your
too.
retinue. Nobody terribly important, but still a sorrow in the family of Hrethric.
Always eternal sadness in Hrethric.
Yes. All right. So good. So you can record the result in your column of manorial luck. Good. And then fate. So I need to roll 3d6 plus 5, and that's the weather. All right. The weather this year is quite good. You had an 11. So that's the severity of the weather.
So that we put that in the fate column,
Yes.
right? And it's -1 for me and Nids.
Yeah.
Kira,
have
have you built an apiary yet? Kira?
You're muted, Kira.
No, I haven't. Sorry.
Oh.
I have a vineyard though. I rebuilt my vineyard.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
These are the best, man.
Uh-huh. So fate is 11, and then care. Let's see. Where does care come from? Care measures how well the knight gets along with his peasants. Yes, so roll your concern for my commoners, each of you.
Where is that?
Whoa, I pass.
It's on the top of the manor sheet. Okay, Luke, your success gives you a -5 in the care column.
All right.
Kira, your success also gives you a -5 into the care column.
And what are we rolling?
You're running concern my commoners at the top of your manor sheet.
Of course it is.
Okay, so you get no effect from your care, Nidian. All right, so let's see. Nidian, Hrethric, and Dwynwen. All right, so you're rolling your stewardship versus the misfortune. So, misfortune versus you, Nidian, got a 9. So roll your stewardship.
I did, and I got a 5.
Okay, so that means that it is.
We both succeed.
Yeah, it's 2 successes, but they won.
I mean,
okay, yeah, so that you have a meager harvest this year.
of course it is.
Same.
Fucking weird. God,
Same.
man.
All right,
God
Luke.
bless America.
Same result.
Well,
Oh, it's a different roll for me.
yeah, it's a different roll. So you won and it lost, and therefore, so it failed and you succeeded. So you get a good harvest.
What?
Yes.
That's crazy.
And Dwynwen, here is your misfortune. It lost, so roll your stewardship. 17. So both of you failed, so failure versus failure. You have a regular result this year. Okay.
Good.
That is quite good. And that's the end of that. Stable rolls. Who still has a fancy horse? Is it Hrethric? Roll 1d20.
Wyvern.
Your horse is fine. Roll for family rolls. So let's see. Hrethric, you're not going to randomly marry.
So I want a goddamn wife. What the fuck is up with Roderick? Why is Roderick failing to do his job as my lord and to get me a wife?
I think what's going to happen is next year we're going to see the wedding, and you're going to be able to flirt with and attend to many great noble ladies.
All right, clock's ticking, motherfucker.
It's true.
I'm looking at Roderick. All right. I'll wait till next year then.
Do you want to try to have children?
No.
Okay, Dwynwen, are you going to try for children?
Yeah.
Is it you or Adwin or both?
Both.
Okay, roll for yourself first on a 1d20.
So just roll 1d20.
Yes.
13.
13. Oh my god. Dwynwen, you have birthed twins.
Twin wins. Twin wins.
This is how it works in real life, by the way, for those who are watching at home.
Yes.
In chat. This is how baby making works in real life too.
Roll 1d6 twice, Dwynwen. Let's see if you had 2 boys, 2 girls, or 1 of each.
Oh my god, you have twins.
Twin win.
All right, so your first is a
Twin win.
of 2 boys, and in fact, identical twins.
Oh my goodness.
Twin wins. Twin wins.
I now have 3 boys in my household.
Twin.
You're getting outnumbered.
Twin.
Yeah, we are outnumbered officially.
Dude,
All right.
Oh my god. Okay, so after our characters die, can I play one of the twins? I want to play one.
Sorry, Nidian, you're playing one of your kids. Dwynwen's going to be playing 2 characters.
I hate my kids, though. I hate my kids. I want to be those kids. I know.
Twin.
All right, Dwynwen, you still need
good.
to roll for the Lady Adwen, so roll
Oh,
1d20.
That is identical twin
Oh,
mates.
God.
What the fuck? That's so awesome. Oh, that's so awesome.
Castor and Pollux.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so good.
18.
Yeah.
The Lady Adwen bore a child, so
Okay.
roll 1d6.
This is so nerve-wracking. Like, I never want my wife to die.
The Lady Adwen had a daughter.
Yay. Oh
Yes.
my god, we have so many kids.
And now, I need you to roll 1d20 on the child survival table for every child you have.
Okay, so that's 4 of those.
15 is fine.
Well,
That's the first one.
next year.
10 is fine.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Welcome.
Next year as a gift for you, Dwynwen, I'm going to compose the Full House theme song for you.
Okay, are both the twins okay?
Well, you have to roll once for each of them, so one of them is. Roll the second one.
Well, I rolled 3.
I thought you had 4.
Right, so both the twins are okay. Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah, 8. Ooh, yeah, your last twin is ill, but lives.
No, okay. Oh, there's a weaker twin.
Yes, yeah.
All right. Rosalind.
It is fine.
It's good.
Nidian? Are you going to have any children, Nidian?
No, but I want to. What do I have to do now to marry Lady Jenna?
Oh,
What do I gotta
it's all role play, buddy.
All right. Well, can I do something about getting that set up?
Well, I mean, you are.
I know. Okay. So, I want to go to the garden, where that happened, right? And I want to grab. I want to see. Is that rose still there in the garden?
You're gonna steal a flower. You're gonna steal the rose.
It's still there, but like it's not time to pluck the flower yet, Nidian. She hasn't. You haven't pulled ahead far enough in your race for her heart. She'll tell you. She'll be like, Nidian, can you pick me the flower?
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But
you're staying in her mind. Your scene with Sir Sutton was very you certainly gave her a certain opinion. So great. You have children though, yes.
I do have children that I need to roll for, but I'm not going to do anything concerning getting new ones.
Roll your child survival, sir.
All right, babyins, stay alive.
Baby.
17, 10, and a 4.
Ooh, that 4 is pretty low.
I have Pelin, Rhiannon, and Peridor are my
Nice.
sons and daughters.
Pelin, Rhiannon, and Peridor.
I named after my granddad.
Nice. Pelin and Peridor are both ill but live, but Pelin is very good. Actually, it's Rhiannon and Peridor who are the sick ones. Okay, good. Yes, training and practice. So you all get to do. Whoops.
My
this
boys,
thing?
yeah, my boys thought it'd be super fun to go swim in the leech pond, which I told them not to do.
Foolish kids. So go ahead and do one of these 3 things to your knight.
Yes, I will do one of those 3 things as you command.
1d6 plus 1 to skills. I think I will do that.
I gotta do the D6 to skills. I better get my fucking hunting up if I have a chance with this guy. Oh man. All right, D6 plus 1. 4. All right. Well, that's what I'm doing today. 11 hunting.
4. I was gonna raise my deceive. Whatever that is.
You're muted, Steven.
Deceive, is that a skill?
Wait, isn't there
deceitful trait?
So if you want to increase a trait, you have to spend 1 point. You can't roll 1d6 plus 1.
No. I want to raise my skill. Isn't there a skill that we roll to be tricky?
Nope.
Oh.
Intrigue is kind of like the trickery skill.
Yes, that one.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, you can put your intrigue up to 7.
Okay.
And Luke, are you set?
No, I am debating. I have many difficult choices to make here.
Well, let's compute glory and do glory bonuses, and then you can continue deciding in our downtime. So, compute the glory from your play, as well as make sure to track the glory that you get for annual glory. So, for example, I know that Nidian, you bumped another skill up to 16, which as one of your traits, it should be in there.
Yes. So I have.
And then what do you get for going over 1,000?
I have 6. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
You're gonna get a bonus, Kira.
So hang on, Nidian. Don't put 6. Put the value of the sum of those traits.
Oh, so 16 times 6.
Yes.
Right. Let me get my calculator out for that.
And your passion is 18 for your hate of Saxons. So yeah, passion is 18. Oops.
So
Cool.
then I add 18 to that?
No, I've taken care of your passion. So like your traits is just 6 times 16.
Yeah, so I earn so I have a chivalry 100 glory. Then I earn an extra traits, give me an additional 96 glory.
Yep.
Are you also? Did you finally get the chivalrous bonus? You're in there?
Yeah, he should be. Yeah, he's chivalrous. Yep.
Good.
Awesome.
Yeah, and then you can see here the annual glory that you earn for this is 220. So
yeah,
it's good to keep track of that.
That's way better than what I've been doing. Oh man. Okay.
That might be part of why Orethric has pulled so far ahead. Is accurate annual glory accounting.
No, yeah. I've been counting the numbers of 16s that I've had. I'm like, oh cool, I earned 6 glory this round. So I'm gonna go back. Can I go back and reaccount for that? I know for the past 2 years I've been able to do that. And I've been keeping track of the number of them the number of those things.
Yeah, go ahead and retcon.
Okay. It doesn't change anything for this round. I'm just gonna bonus to it.
Yes.
I believe, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe I get a 100 glory for giving Sir Lycus a gift worth 100 librum.
Absolutely.
That's right. All right. Also, and I get 100 glory for, or not 100 glory. I get 1 glory for giving Walter a
gift of 1
librum.
librum. Yep. Absolutely. Yep. So, yep. Good.
So I am very, very close to 5,000.
Wow.
That's
Lord.
outrageous.
So you immediately gain 1 bonus point to spend because you're above the 4,000 limit, which I don't think you were before, were you?
Me?
Were you?
No. Yeah, I know. I cleared 4,000 last
Okay. So Nidian, you get 1 point for clearing 3,000. Dwinwin, where are you?
I just cleared 2,000.
Oh, wow. Did you just clear it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, at least you get a bonus point, so you can add 1 point to any skill, attribute, trait, or passion.
Okay.
Awesome.
I will do that later.
Yeah.
I'm at
And then
34. Haha.
Then what do I? How do you do the 16 thing again? Like for
So
each passion
every trait that is 16 plus, sum them together and put them into the traits field in your annual glory rewards.
Okay.
For every passion that is 16 plus, sum them and add those into the passions field.
So just add them together.
Yes, and I think you might already have it. Because you've got 16 plus 16 is 36 plus 17, so that's 46, 50 something.
Do I gain any? Do I earn any glory for giving a donation of worth 20?
Yes, actually, yeah.
Okay. Is it just equal to the amount of money you donate?
Yes, yeah. Every librum you spend above and beyond your living expenses gives you glory in that amount.
Cool.
4,957.
Luke, you're stratospheric.
Trying to wring out every point of glory. But yeah. We'll see. I might get maybe +1 more for depending on where I put my advancement.
Where do I want to put my advancement? Damn.
Or
Do I want to go hunting again? Do I want to do the boost up my hunting guys, or should I up a trait? I need to probably up a passion, because when I go on this passion for my love of, I probably should boost my loyalty of my lord.
I'm gonna have a
That's what
stat.
I'm gonna do. I'm gonna spend it. I'm gonna spend my glory point on loyalty of my lord, boosting it to 16. Because
Yep.
that not only gives me a better bonus to things, but it makes more sense because I can invoke that for when I go.
Now remember that you spend
my
your
hunting trips.
glory bonus point after computing glory for this year, so it won't
Yes,
take effect
yes.
this year, but it will help you
Yes.
next year.
Yeah, so that's what I'm doing.
Is everybody set?
Yeah.
I'm set.
All right, we are done with the year 491. So let's do some shout-outs. Luke, let's start with you.
Shout out to Steven for running a badass Pendragon campaign. It's tough to get a Pendragon campaign rolling, and we're 14 going on 15 years into the game, so shout out to you, motherfucker.
Yeah.
And you can find me all at burningwheel.com if you need me.
Awesome. Dwinwin, Kira, give us some shout-outs.
Yeah, shout out to the team today. This was a really fun game. I liked this a lot. Yay,
Awesome.
Pendragon, soap opera. This was
Yeah.
really and you can all find me on Twitter, at Kira Nuncy. And I post things on there. I'll see you on Twitter.
Excellent. Eric, tell us about your Twitch channel and what games you play.
Oh my God, Steven, that was so good today. Thank you so much. Oh my God, Luke and Kira, thank you guys. This was so good today. This was awesome. I'm kind of upset that we didn't get to see the ramifications of you sleeping in Luke's dead wife's bed. But
We'll get there.
Yeah,
don't worry.
we'll keep an eye on that.
I know that's some juicy stuff right there.
Yeah. Rethric's going to give Dwin a very long, very boring lecture.
I'm looking forward to that scene. That will be fun.
So,
Good.
yeah, but thank you, the chat. Thank you so much also for all the corrections and all the funny jokes you guys do. I love playing with chat open. It's there. I can't tell you how relaxing it is when I'm not GMing to be able to just hang out with chat and play a game at the same time compared to doing all of the production, all of the stream parts, all of the GMing, and all of the everything. It's a lot, right? It's a lot.
That sounds really relaxing, Eric. Yeah, I'm glad you're having such a chill time.
Well, it's only because because if you want to know more about me, I do all the stuff of the opposite I'm talking about all the frigging time. I do a lot of story game stuff on Wednesdays and Fridays. Like how I was telling you about my Kingdom game. I played that last night, and that's going to go up on YouTube later today. Also talking about later stuff today, I'm doing my Blaze in the Dark game later today, which I GM for. It's called Ever Sunny in Duskfall. And then tomorrow I do my Burning Wheel game, which is Burning Crowns. So we're back to that, but it's going to be a lot of fun. And and then I'm working on some other things like a Samurai Mouse Guard game that's coming up next month. I'm going to talk more about called Under the Fallen Maple.
Awesome.
Cool.
You heard it here first, fam.
That sounds really cool. All right, so I'll give my shout out to everybody who subscribed or cheered during today's show. I have the list of the people who followed here. I know that not everybody likes to have their name called out when they're followed, so thank you very much for following. I see you and I appreciate you. So to get started with the resubscriptions, Rooster Castile has resubscribed for 19 months. Praise the sun. Which also means that I have been a partnered streamer for 19 months, which is bonkers to me. I can't believe it's been that long. I hate seeing reminders of how much time has passed in my life. It's terrible. Okay, awesome. Thank you very much, Rooster Castile. Rex T33 has subscribed. Das Was Me has subscribed. Keki has resubscribed for 2 months. Whoop whoop. Less than 3. Love your streams. Vex Godglove has subscribed, and that's it for today. So Jendon has also subscribed. So thank you all very much for your support of the stream, and thank you to everybody for tuning in, watching, following, retweeting, and helping support us. Today's episode was great. We got to see some really cool stuff, both split between the soap opera Pendragon and also the Great Pendragon campaign. So I will see you all later. Have a great afternoon, everybody.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Bye.